We were on day 27 of this TCG player journey. I kind of got bogged down with life and a sick family at the time, so that's why there was a break in videos. Before we get into the video, I want to congratulate the 3 soldiers from my company that passed Bradley Master Gunner School. It is one of the most academically challenging schools the United States Army has to offer. If you're new here, I'm Brandon and I own Tico's Cards. But for this series, we're showing you what it's like to run a TCG player store from level 1 all the way to level 4, how long it takes, and the growing pains you have to go through. First and foremost, I want to apologize for not posting a video every day in regarding to keeping you all updated on the progress. So the last video was the day 23 update, and to be honest with you, like everybody was, after that video went live, like my whole house ended up being sick, and I don't know if it's the allergies or what's going around. But yeah, like they say, if you have a child that's in school and they get sick, or somebody that's sick at school and they bring it home, well, that's exactly what happened. Let alone, I'm also another year older, so there's that. So what I've been doing over the last couple of days, along with being sick and in bed and dealing with a whole household that's sick, I've been uploading cards, and our inventory is up to like a little over 800 now. It is a slow grind when you have to go through and add each individual card, and you can't use any of the level 4 tools that you would more likely or be more incentivized to use once you are a level 4 seller. And the majority of like the bulk cards, like if they're bulk non-foils, yes, like you want to get rid of those as fast as possible to get your store and your sales flowing, because as somebody commented, like you want to get those sales as fast as possible, and it doesn't matter if you lose a couple of dollars in the beginning just to reach your numbers, so to say. I think I made a mistake when it was coming to what was going on with the store, because when you have to like reach those sale numbers, whatever you're selling is not really selling because you're not on the first page, or you're not the quote unquote lowest price possible just to move bulk. And I say that like with, like, I take the advice because I thought like maybe if I had a certain floor price versus what the commenter had stated, selling it at pennies on the dollar just to get your inventory moved, just so you get those sales. So coming into it, I might have had the wrong idea on what I was getting myself into in starting this channel, and I thought sales were going to happen a hell of a lot quicker than they actually are. And that's part of why I started to throw some Pokemon into this store as well, because it seems like the Pokemon cards are moving a lot more than the Magic the Gathering cards. We are still here and we are still moving this TCG player store up towards level 4. We're still doing things every day. All right, as always, we're going to go over these sales. So for March 24th, this is that order that we had. Uh, Order was for $4.12 minus the 142 shipping, 99 cents in fees, leaves us netting $1.71. So we're still in a negative. We're still sitting at just above $20 in the hole. So that's where we're at for now, $20.58. I am going to be having to go out and purchase some more stamps, because I only purchased 20 stamps, and when you are running 2 TCG player stores, stamps go out really quick. My other store, I'm selling like one order here and there. I kind of haven't really focused too much on that store. This is the main priority on where we're at here. So, but yeah, just keeping you all updated on where we're at with the bottom line with this store for now. I started doing YouTube shorts, opening a booster box of the Nihil Zero, kind of a pack a day series. The big reason why I wanted to get that started was to generate more revenue or more traffic to to the website tcoscards.com, which everything is 5% off on the entire site right now. As you can tell, like I do not have any more One Piece. All of my One Piece was bought, what I had left of it, and somebody took advantage of the 5% off discount. But with that being said, that same person purchased all of my Inferno X and the Mega Dream. But there's a catch with that. When the customer bought the all the Japanese One Piece, and I saw like his where he was browsing from was somewhere in California, and the delivery address, the billing and delivery address is a place in Portland, Oregon. And I didn't I looked at it and I was like, okay, like this is a freight forwarding company. And I did my research, but like some people have sent cards or sent other items to this freight forwarding company in Portland through eBay. Like the address, if you search the address, it came up. It seemed like it was an okay thing, but like the the timeline of everything didn't add up in my head. So I reached out and I called the number, and the number was like the the same the same generic. The phone number you were trying to reach is unavailable and it may be disconnected. I tried it 3 times because I wanted to get clarification. I have not shipped anything through a freight forwarding company, but by looking at the company's reviews on Google, their Facebook, and other websites, it things just didn't seem right. So I went ahead and canceled that guy's order to prevent a chargeback. And for the Mega Dream and the Inferno X, the One Piece that still got shipped out. That money is on hold right now. I'm not doing anything with it because it's if something does happen, okay, I will take that as a loss and do more research next time somebody places a somewhat large order and then follows it up by $1,000 order. And I might be sounding like I'm going on a rant about this, but it is business, and there are people out there trying to scam other people for whatever the case may be. And it is Pokemon at the end of the day. And if you've been around Walmart, Target, Best Buy, you see all of the scalpers out there trying to get their piece of the pie, trying to scalp what little product that people can get. Like people wait overnight, and it's if it's a it is what it is. Nothing's gonna change. This is the way the hobby is right now. Like a friend of mine from New Orleans, from back home, had sent me a message about saying about a link for the prismatic ETBs on Walmart was going live at 8 p.m. Central yesterday, and I was like, all right, cool. Like I'll get in line as soon as I did that. I waited in line for 2 hours, and I gave up after an hour. I was gonna give up, and my wife's like, no, 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 stay in line. Like you're not doing anything. We're just watching TV, and then like you might as well just stay in the line until you go to bed. So I was actually in line for like almost 2 hours and like 15 minutes, and I was like, yeah, screw this. Like it's getting late. I'm going to bed. And wake up this morning in the group chat, and one of my friends ended up getting some prismatic evolutions ETBs, but it's like the whole line system is like it's crazy. I don't understand why there has to be a queue. I know Pokemon Center, I understand Pokemon Center's queue, but like on Walmart, like it's with Walmart, Target, Best Buy, it seems like you're mainly fighting the bots because I could never check out on anything Pokemon related. On some of the other products that their prices are like astronomical. And I know prices across the board are astronomical. If you can't buy it at X amount of whatever, then you're gonna be paying a premium for it. So I don't know. That's my whole take on Pokemon right now is it is freaking insane. And that's why I started getting more into the Japanese. And to me, like the Japanese product is more available right now. If you like the video and you want to follow more along with the TCG Player series, the journey from level 1 to level 4, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It supports the YouTube algorithm.